Ryan, we're going back in time.
What?
We're gonna go back in time and see what it's like if someone was to create Grand Theft Auto for the NES.
All right, so retro. It's 2 layers of retroness, huh?
Yep.
Here in Retro City Rampage.
Actually, I think it's Theftopolis. I think is the actual name of the city in this game.
And
I am not joking.
And that is apt, both because you are running around stealing cars like a lunatic, but also because this game rips off its references with impunity.
Oh yeah, this game has no problem making references. I mean, every time I've seen this game in the past, that has been, you know, front and center. You know, this is the designer Brian. He's Canadian. I can't pronounce his last name. But he wears his references on his sleeve. Yeah,
the homages are coming hard and heavy here. But right now, yeah, this looks like an 8-bit style, you know, old school Grand Theft Auto.
Wait, let me
before GTA went 3D.
Right.
And is that the basic structure here? Like, what are we? What's our objectives?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you something first.
Okay.
Check this out.
Ooh, I think I like. No. Yeah, I think I like that one best. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Wow.
Oh, and that's the normal one. So then, even more granular. You can turn off scan line, so that's not showing up on that one. But.
Wow.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Jesus.
CGA.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then it modifies the entire game.
Wow. So it doesn't change the sprites, but the color palettes and stuff.
Yeah. And you can, at any time, just kind of go in and futz with those. And... like, again, the references and the love for a bygone era are ripe in Retro City Rampage, but let me switch it back and then we'll. That was just too cool. As soon as I saw it. Alright, let's see, arcade cabinets. Yeah, there's a ton. Like, yeah, you can just go black and white. You can do Virtual Boy.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll keep it at that. All right, so let's set off.
So this is the default view here.
Yeah, this is default view. I'm precious few minutes into the game.
Okay.
Enough to start unlocking some things, but it seems to have sort of a general structure of a Grand Theft Auto style game. Of there's a map, you can go do whatever you want. If it doesn't seem to have a lot of consequence, like the Grand Theft Auto games have, like where you'll eventually die if you keep fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to be a little more playing it loose.
So go down there.
Well, that it appears to measure it in pixels. And as soon as you get to a mission, you know, I think the Grand Theft Auto games are like that, right? So even if you have like 4 stars, once you get to like a mission marker,
yeah,
it pretends like
reset.
everything's all good.
You just passed the A-Team van.
I probably did.
Just a heads up, in case someone basically just passed the Ninja Turtle van.
Whoa.
All right, now we get a little original Metal Gear homage. Take her behind that barrier.
Oh, that side. Okay.
Wait. Now go. Wait. Go. No.
Oh. They do a pretty hilarious, so this game has a lock-on system, and you pretty much don't pay attention to it, because, you know, the game's throwing a lot of things right at the beginning at you. So the game actually has a second tutorial where it explicitly says, we knew you weren't paying attention, so let's do that tutorial a second time. It's pretty funny.
Great sounds.
A truck are begin to move.
I was feel slept. Leave massage. Right, nice. I like they just call us the Contraband Commando, because now it's basically Commando.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, now I just want to fight dudes.
So how are you controlling this?
So the right analog stick. Lets
So
you,
first off, you're using a gamepad.
Yeah, I'm using a 360 controller. They recommend that up front. This is made for this in mind.
Yeah, and we're also playing on the PC. I
Yeah.
guess it also worth mentioning here.
Although this game was originally announced as a WiiWare game,
title,
and
yeah.
it is still coming to WiiWare. That and the XBLA version are
Grenades.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay. So that you kind of pull back with the stick, and then throw. Oh, but yeah, you're moving around the left analog stick. Right analog stick is, you know, allows you to.
Yeah, health.
Oh my gun.
Health up there.
You can shoot in all directions. You can also lock on to enemies, like so, which allows you to circle strafe. So you actually, and there's a cover system. So, you know, for a game that is, you know, this idea of a NES take on Grand Theft Auto, a lot of modern gameplay concepts are in here as well.
For sure.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it definitely seems like this game is all about just shoving as many of these ideas in here as possible, so it would only make sense that they would give you as much flexibility as they could.
Woo. There we go.
Oh.
I got this. This game has been in development forever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was at the very first PAX I ever went to.
I mean, it is one guy.
Yeah.
And it certainly seems like...
Nice.
I'm fairly impressed it's still coming out to WiiWare. Oh, great. Super Meat Boy was a game that was announced for WiiWare, and then...
So we have both a Bonnet Commando and a RoboCop reference smashed into one here.
Oh, what am I doing?
Go up there.
I gotta grab that? Oh, there
Yep.
we go.
Nice.
Yeah, this and Super Meat Boy started out as WiiWare exclusive games, and then kind of expanded from there. And Super Meat Boy got too big for its britches, and actually couldn't come out on WiiWare because the file size was too much.
All right, little Contra. Shoot the panels. Shoot the panels. Shoot the other panel.
Oh, shoot it from the door.
Shoot everything.
Yeah, it is a game where you shoot shit. And it is a game that, you know, you kind of... Certainly plenty of it seems like it can be appreciated without the nostalgia, but it's certainly exponentially so if you actually get what the references are. Like, it certainly seems like a very competent, fun action game otherwise for what it's trying to accomplish. But, like, if you know this is from Contra, this has a whole separate meaning to you.
Yeah, I mean, this game is for you.
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
get the references.
So the basic premise of this game is that you started out in Theftopolis in a different time. You were partnered up with this supervillain. You find a time machine and it sends you back to some previous time. And you pretend that you're a superhero as opposed to part of a supervillain crime spree. And so you're helping this basically try and find all these parts to put together your time machine again. Landmine half pipe. Oh. Oh, jeez. Did I do that right?
Well, you got through it.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I am booking. That is a power-up.
Obviously, you can't do an 80s nostalgia time travel story without plenty of Back to the Future references.
Oh, there's a bunch of Bill and Ted references as well.
Ah, yes, another good touchstone.
Goes to a pretty familiar well.
Little paper boy. I'm just gonna call out the references.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do here.
Ding! We should have brought drinks in here.
Yeah. You'd be dead.
Deftropolis City 20XX. That's all. That's a pretty good reference. They do a Mega Man 2 really explicit like title screen reference earlier in the game. Oh, we have to repair a clock. Okay, so it seems like it's starting to open up. Let's go see what the side mission is. There's that guy in the hat. Why are you wearing a hat?
Why is he green? That cop does not care for the fact that you stole that.
I just like
truck.
you get plenty of money. Like you're outright encouraged to hit people. I haven't come across any stores yet, so I'm not. And you can pick up the weapons. Whoa. What?
Getting conspicuous.
That's how you do that, right? By just shooting?
I think you activated something that got rid of your heat.
Okay, let's see what this is.
See what's going on at the Milky's bar.
Aww.
Fight that guy.
Seems like an
Defeat the
unfair
drunk.
fight. Really seemed like an unfair fight. I just shot that guy.
Well, he threw you out a window. Pick a piece from
Art gallery.
From art gallery.
Well, that's nice. I'm happy for him, I guess.
The vehicles look like they control crazy.
I mean, yeah, you have full movement. You know, it doesn't try to pretend that they should control like a vehicle. Like it controls so that.
No, obviously there's like no momentum, and you're not trying to like corner or anything. It's,
Nope.
It's very digital in its
What is that?
its movement control. Hot coffee.
All right.
You know, like the reference.
Trying to see if I can buy other stuff. No.
Like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Take out the guards and grab the sculpture. Make sure not to damage it. So am I not supposed to sneak? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, they're really taking out health. Cool. Ah! 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 I gotta run back to...
Is there actually a run
No.
versus walk, or it's just
Wish I had those speed boots.
go?
Oh, what just happened? I just lost control. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go.
Listen there, don't stop for nothing.
Exactly. Don't try and look for a run button. Oh, all right. That's what happens when you look for a run button. Oh, God. I really gotta do that all over again? That's kind of a bummer. if I can exit this mission and try the other one. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna do this fast.
Hold A to fast forward.
Wait. Oh.
Oh, nice. Modified chocolate ingredients.
What? Why would you do that? Oh, I don't like this at all. nothing about this. This is actually making me slightly disoriented.
Oh. Can't imagine why. Oh, especially going sideways, it's worse. Oh, you got past it. You overshot it.
There we go. Modified chocolate ingredients. Ah! Well, let me just go in here and steal this sculpture. Oh, crap. Oh. I just killed myself. Damn. So apparently, if cops were chasing you,
they will continue chasing you.
Let's try what happens if I
Congratulations, you lose.
Okay, all right. So you'll able to get out of there. Let's go try a different one.
Go to that basketball court. I want to see what you can do at that basketball court, if anything.
That looks like an icon.
Go hit that ball in the corner.
Confused. What do I do?
I don't know, but
the
medals are running away from you.
I know. Let's try restart the challenge. Baseball bash, which assumes I bash the baseball.
That's assuming that's a baseball. Probably want to try and get baskets with the baseball.
But now the ball disappeared.
Can you maybe pick it up if you aren't armed with a bat?
Oh, like you think maybe I just pick it up?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to figure out what the challenge is. I don't know.
It's
Definitely just disappeared.
Definitely not blowing up the ball.
What happens if we just leave? Just hit these guys. Firing some money. The doobie van. Alright, well we'll just waste this 20 seconds so we can go to do another story mission. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Generic hospital. That's pretty good. You're right. And also you can, it'll record when you do challenges like that. So you can save the replays and share them with people. Which is pretty neat. Alright.
Your knack for picking the vehicles that are right next to the cops is uncanny.
Woo. Skate by.
Skate or by.
All right.
Or skating by.
What?
Nice.
Come on. All right. Apparently that guy does not care if I... Much better. Oh, I don't have enough money.
You do not have enough money for a white skateboard.
Right, no cops, no cops, no cops. Ooh, that's fast. See, there's a map. Oh, that's... Oh, no.
Oh, no. All right. Yep. All right. Run down pedestrians to get your speed up.
These cops only knew what I was trying to do. Faster.
Oh, the turning has gone crazy.
Just make sure not to ingest any secret chocolate ingredients right about now.
Looks like you,
Oh!
You were getting shot a lot. I can't see.
I hit barrels. Oh, I guess I didn't realize that the vehicles even had damage. Right, let's try this again.
Also, you gotta try and chain these together without stopping.
Like that. Okay, so it seems like running into things certainly does not affect your health, so it must have just been when I was getting shot. Or because I hit those barrels. Okay, alright. Man, this gets real squirrely. It's there. Oh.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, this is a ridiculous game.
What are you talking about? Max Krispies?
If this game had any integrity at all, it would make you go back in time at the end of the game and do that.
Just do it again?
No, make you do that as future you.
Oh. Go and meet yourself?
Yeah, because that's ostensibly what just happened is you from the end of the game didn't want you to have to wait that long to see that part.
So hey, here's a tease of what you can get.
Is your character's name Player?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I always go to my neighborhood barkeep, and I need to know where to buy a bicycle.
Well, Bug Eye Louie runs the city's #1 bike shop.
Oh, look at that. That's a reference.
He looks like Doc from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the reference.
Ernie's gets rabies. Trek Wars: The Search for
Ernest gets rabies. Like the Ernest movies.
I know, I love those movies. I gotta watch that Halloween one. That's a good one.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best one.
No, it's Ernest Goes to Camp. That's the first one's the best one. Everyone knows that.
I'm not everyone.
Well, now you know that.
Okay, I'll write that down. Why is he screaming at me? All right, great. All right.
Get on the bicycle.
Oh, this one's got momentum. Just pedal, 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 pedal.
Nice. Go to Sleazy Street.
Cop cloaking device. That's a.
Oh, that's what you ran into earlier. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like that's what those little coins are. The smut peddler called it quits.
Replace your first route to Sleazy Street. We're counting you to stuff every last box. Press X when you have boxes to throw magazines into them.
That's a congratulation reference, a Princess Peach letter reference.
Yep.
Wrapped up in a Paperboy gameplay conceit. How is this game legal? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yep. Conduct construction men in the streets. Runaway pets.
Yeah, didn't we play Paperboy on one of the streams? Like
Probably.
Last year?
I like to play Paperboy every once in a while. I've been known to indulge.
I mean, this seems to be sort of the general setup for the game. Is you go to a mission which includes a bunch of references to a bunch of like
Classic games.
Games from like the NES, Mega Drive era, wrapped in some sort of like modern conventions like cover and upgrades and things that we've come to expect from these sorts of games. But it seems really fun. It seems really well done. Like it's pretty funny. It's hard to pull that off, I think. Like it's really, and it's certainly not successful, 100% of the time, because that's just not going to happen. But
well,
I think
they're going for volume.
Right. So
here's a grog brushes. Here's references to friggin' Monkey Island. Because why not?
Yeah. Just as I was about to say, it's only NES era stuff. There's a Monkey Island reference.
Yeah. It looks like they definitely.
Oh, it seems like there's all sorts of side stuff going on. Oh.
Yeah, it seems like you get real lost in the side stuff that's going on for sure.
Where are you going? This is a prop
You found
set.
Invisible wall.
Okay. So I have to imagine this game is friggin' chock full of secrets and stuff to discover that, clearly will probably reward people that...
Wait, go back outside. Flesh prints. There you go. DJ hammers.
Can't go in there. See what kind of weapons I can buy.
Looks like it's all just...
I like that they're all the golf club. The shovel.
The shovel.
The mop.
The mop.
I got my mop. Now I'm cleaning up crime.
You are crime, though.
Well, they don't know that. That's in the future.
Fair enough. So this game's out this week, right?
Yes. This is out...
Finally.
As you're watching this, whenever the stores update, basically. It's out for PlayStation 3 and Vita, and it is one of the cross-play games. So
buy it for one, you get it for
buy it
both.
for one, you get it for both. That seems like a really great deal. It's also out for Steam, and it is still coming out for XBLA and WiiWare. Both are basically done, is my impression. It's just a matter of, XBLA has the slot systems, and I don't think, maybe Nintendo's just not returning calls about WiiWare anymore. Like, that seems like a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully if he's bringing out for WiiWare, they just convince him, hey, we've got this other platform launching, like, pretty soon. I don't know, would you like to put it on there? This would look pretty cool on that gamepad. But this seems goofy fun, certainly compared to the other games that are coming out this week, XCOM, Dishonored. This is a
much different
tonal
tone,
shift.
yeah.
Let's back out to the menu. There's a couple other... So the story mode, the arcade challenges, every time you unlock those sort of like random side events,
Oh, you can just go straight to one of those.
Yeah, so if you want to go back and do the mailbox thing and try and get a
Okay.
better score, you can go back and do all those. You got the appropriate leaderboards for all that stuff. Free roaming mode seems like that's, you know, the equivalent of playing with, like, you know, maybe cheat codes to Grand Theft Auto. Just go around, mess around, don't worry so much about having to complete any story stuff.
You play as a few unlockable characters.
Yeah, you know, as has become sort of one of the prerequisites for indie games these days, there are references to other indie games like Super Meat Boy, Bit Trip.
Little shouts out.
I'm not sure. Is that I Want to Be the Guy? No.
Well, we'll leave the rest of these as mysteries.
Yeah. Oh, people smart. Oh, that's probably Minecraft.
People can figure that stuff out.
But yeah, this Retro City Rampage, it's out now for most platforms, coming to the rest pretty soon. It seems funny. It seems fun to play. And I'm just glad that it's finally out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been coming for such a long time. Happy to see him finally getting it out there. Patrick, thanks for giving us a look at Retro City Rampage.
Thanks, Ryan.